As we prepare for 2023 elections, I take the liberty to say that the challenge before our great party is how to deliver on the expectations of the Nigerian people. Nigerians are looking up to the PDP to rebuild our nation, to protect lives and property, to restore the respect of Nigeria within the Committee of Nations, to realign the political structure of Nigeria to reflect the current realities, to revive our economy and save the Naira, to rebuild our broken down social fabrics, to create jobs for our teeming youths, and rehabilitate our collapsing educational systems, among others. My brothers and sisters, the summary of these expectations is that Nigerians expect PDP to return to power so that our nation can resume the march to greatness again. The above tasks are no mean ones. The political pedigree, vision and credentials of who leads the party to accomplish these tasks must command priority attention and consideration of our great party. It is in furtherance of this that I put forth my credentials and records for your consideration. One, I would like to state that I have stood with our party, the PDP, in good and in bad times. Like most loyal party members, I have had my moments of elation in the party as well as difficult times, but I never moved. I have never switched party. I have remained in PDP from its foundation till date. Therefore, I make bold to say that I can be entrusted with the vision, mission, values, and principles of PDP as a committed party man. Two, I have been privileged to understand our national problems and appreciate their enormity and peculiarities in the last 21 years from my vantage positions in both the legislative and executive arms of government. Therefore, I have a clear view of the task ahead, as well as the solutions needed to advance the cause of our country. Three, my records as President of the Senate and as Secretary to Government of the Federation clearly show that I am more interested in building strong institutions than seeking enhancement of personal power or position. My records also show effective and efficient management of the nation's diversity on the basis of equity, justice, fairness, and inclusiveness. Four, I am a committed believer in the rule of law and will always promote and protect the sanctity of lives as well as the rights and liberties of all citizens. My brothers and sisters, I consider it a privilege to stand before you today to brief you and also consult with you on my resolve to step out to contest for the leadership of our beloved country. My decision is a product of some years of prayers, reflections, and introspection on not just my capacity and preparedness to take on the task ahead, but also deep thoughts on our national challenges and the solutions they demand. My brothers and sisters, my experiences notwithstanding, I do not claim to be the most qualified from the Southeast or any other part of the country for that matter. I'm only offering myself to continue my service to my country in the capacity of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria at a time I believe that my experiences will be needed to save our beloved country from drifting further. I am convinced with due modesty that I am willing and available, ready and equipped by experience and exposure, temperament and humility, capacity and competence to serve Nigeria at this point in time as her president. I must take the liberty of this event to specially convey my deepest appreciation to the Governor of Enugu State, Right Honorable Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, and his brother, the Governor of Abia State, Dr. Okezie Ikpeazu, both of whom have incredibly led our party to greater heights in the Southeast. I am also to inform you all that I have individually briefed them and consulted with them. I have also consulted with leaders and statesmen, party elders, and other critical stakeholders across the country. The purpose of this consultation is to gauge the mood of the nation, seek counsel, blessing, and listen to leaders and elders on their perspectives on the way forward for our country. That is why I am here before you today, my own people. From my consultations so far, I am glad to report that the responses have been overwhelmingly encouraging and inspiring. Above all, I am also happy to report that the mood of the nation favors the rotation of the presidency to southern Nigeria. It is also to my knowledge that the Southeast stakeholders have repeatedly made the case for zoning the presidency to the Southeast for equity and fairness. Nevertheless, you may recall that when I declared my interest to contest for the presidency, I was emphatic that I will contest whether the presidency is zoned to Southeast or not. This is because if the presidency is zoned to Southeast, it will satisfy the just demand of equity and fairness. If it is not zoned to the Southeast, it will remain a burden on the conscience of the nation. To me, therefore, at this point, let me join all well-meaning Nigerians to appeal to all the political parties to take the fair, just, and equitable decision to zone their presidential slots to the South, particularly Southeast. Let me also, at this point, state clearly that I am aware that I am not the only aspirant from the Southeast seeking to run for the office of the president. I encourage my brothers who so desire to please step out in their respective parties, and after the primaries, the nation shall choose amongst us according to their good judgment. After all, it is God that gives power.